Welcome to video 4. Let's get started with our data entry. For now, we will only focus on the historic WSSA data and projections. We shall look at the entry of project, loan, and grant data in video 6. Remember to have your documents ready, such as your financial statements and business plan. For more information, you can check video number 3, which gives you a more detailed overview of the required data sources. To start our data entry, we should open the cash flow modeling tool and fill in the utility name and the current financial year. Remember to fill in the second half of the financial year. If you are in the financial year of 2023-2024, fill in 2024 as the current financial year. Then, we look at the sheet called Financials Without Project. This sheet is structured into 5 sections. Section A requires the input of technical data. Section B, you fill in data from your income statement. For Section C, you need data about your revenue collection, data and credit analysis. In Section D, you'll fill in data from your cash flow statements. And finally, in Section E, you need to add data on your assets as well as your equity and liabilities. On top, we can see the respective financial years. These appear once we have entered the current financial year, the first sheet. As you can see, we can fill in data in our white cells. Let's have a look at them. Now, I am entering Majimoto's historical technical data from the last 3 years. I encourage you to do the same with your own data, or to use the Majimoto case for practice. Please note, if your utility does not have a sewer, you can leave the sewer-related cells blank. For the projections, we enter the estimated technical data for the next 10 years. While some of these figures can be found in your business plan, remember to always check these against plausibility to ensure that the estimates are as realistic as possible. As you can see, there are many gray cells which automatically calculate the yearly figures, or e.g. the NRW. Make sure to check if the NRW figure is realistic. This can be an indicator for flaws or mistakes in the data that you have input. You can continue with the same exercise in the other sections. I'm fast forwarding now, and then we will look at some of the key items that are crucial for a realistic cash flow analysis. The installed water production capacity presents the maximum amount of water which is produced and can be inserted into the system. The volume only changes if the utility invests in additional production capacity, i.e., an additional borehole. Make sure the figure is coherent and is not exceeded by the volume of water billed. The average consumption per connection should be the average weighted consumption overall customer categories. This figure is automatically calculated. It divides the volume of water billed by the number of active connections. If this figure is not realistic, you are able to adjust the average consumption per connection by changing the amount of water volume produced. The average water tariff is automatically calculated for the historic data. This should be in line with your weighted average tariff level for the respective year. If it is not, please check and verify your data entry, especially income from water sales and amount of water billed. For the total collected revenue, make sure to take the total collected revenue from margins and remove the debt you recovered. This you can see under debt recovery. This follows international best practice and will ensure that you get a realistic collection efficiency percentage below 100%. If your collection efficiency is above 100%, this is an indicator that it includes debt recovery, which is not automatically removed by your billing system. You can calculate your debt recovery as follows. Look at the collection per month and customer type. If the calculated collection efficiency is above 100%, identify the amount of arrears paid and subtract the arrears paid from the collection to get the actual collection efficiency. That should not be more than 100%. For the account payable, make sure that the value reflects realistically the accounts payable balance. By adjusting the proportion of variable cost unpaid, you can influence the balance. It has a significant influence on your cash flow and is an important indicator for banks assessing your credit worthiness. For increase or decrease in accounts payable, be careful to put a negative or positive figure. For example, if there is an increase in the money you owe to your suppliers, it means that you currently have more cash available because you haven't paid them yet. Hence, it is an increase in cash equaling a positive figure here. For inventory, be aware that if you buy more inventory, it means that you have less cash. Hence, the increased inventory translates into a negative figure. If you receive one or several government grants for capital expenditure, make sure that you do not double enter them. Remember to enter CAPEX-related grants and the cash flow from investment and financing activities, while OPEX subsidies should be entered under the non-operational income and non-cash income. In this video, we have touched upon some key aspects of data entry for historical data and projections. For further guidance, you can refer to the accompanying tool manual, which you can download from the IFF OBA website. In the next video, I'll show you how to analyze your cash flow projections without project and loan.